Thanks for tuning in to my first ever Nuzlocke run for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. We have some special rules in place to make the game much more challenging. It's gonna be stressful, but fun, so enjoy. Before we go into the next gym to defeat Misty, once again, we gotta make some stipulations going on over here in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee on the Nintendo Switch. My name is BrianSaviano, aka Bricks O'Brien. The weather outside is beautiful. It's literally been raining for a month straight in Boston. And now just in the beginning of May, it's finally looking good. I got all the windows open, sunlight everywhere. It looks just like it does in the game in real life for a change. So that's a very welcome change indeed. These are the rules, in case you forgot what they are. And I guess remembering stuff all along the way. I have this new fancy Samsung watch to help keep track of all the health stuff I got. You know, make sure the blood's pumping, you know? That way if anything gets too crazy in the game, I can keep track of, I don't know. Anyways, let's go into the wheel. See what the Wheel of Wonders has. Last time we used just Eevee, but now let's see what we got new. Ooh. Nearly fell off the table right there. We have... that's kind of dumb. I don't want to use Eevee again. But that's what the wheel said. I can't do that. As much as I would want to not use just Eevee again, that is what the wheel said. Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure it wasn't on the red one there. Alright, cool. So I guess we are just using Eevee once again. That's fine. So, it's, oh, we already have... It's just Eevee in the party anyways. Great. Alright, so, what I also want to do... you'll be very close to your Pokemon. Well, that's great. I guess that helps with developing a better relationship. You know, making sure we get some powerful moves on Kiara. That way, there's a lot to look forward to in the playthrough. After we hopefully defeat this gym here, which actually works out for the best, I want to look and re-find how to get Charmander, Bulbasaur, and a Squirtle. That way I can actually have them and hopefully not have them die, and that's the ideal situation. Let's have them not die this time around. So here's our first area right here. So there's a couple trainers in here. You can go right to Misty if you want to. Yep, I definitely have that level 15 Pokemon, that's for sure. Boom, right there. So hopefully by the time we get to Misty will be a little bit higher level here. I am going to challenge every single trainer here just to make sure we get as much experience with Kiara as possible. And it's actually good that we use Eevee only, because that means no other Pokemon we have faint, but also they don't gain any experience, which is not ideal. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. So we'll take it as it comes. So we are right basically even for level 16 here, but we're just on the verge of 17 and not doing as much damage as I wanted it to. But the good thing with Eevee is that Eevee isn't necessarily weak to any attacks here. Let me just make sure. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I keep mixing up the different buttons. Okay, 40, double kick is 60. Yeah, sure. So I have to keep doing double kick. Technically the best move I have right now. You know, like, if we had Pikachu right now, as you probably saw with the Let's Go Pikachu playthrough, we could swipe this gym no problem. But now that we have just Eevee, nothing is super effective, but, no, well, nothing's super effective against us, but nothing we have is super effective against them either. So, bit of a trade-off there. So, I really need to figure out also some good moves to use for Eevee. Eevee can learn a ton of moves because, okay, so Bite is good. I'm going to forget an old move for sure. Bite does how much damage? It does 60, which is a little bit better here than anything else we got. And Bite is a Dark-type move. That's the thing with Eevee, especially in this game. Eevee can learn a lot more varieties of moves because that is your partner Pokemon. Like, Pikachu can learn he can learn Surf, like Surfing Pikachu, you know? There's a whole thing. And also, what I wanted to show off real quick is something, I want you to guess what this is. This is going to be in the background of the videos by the time the playthrough is done. But I'm working on this thing here out of Lego I want you to see if there's any... Can you guess what exactly this is? Can you guess? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Just have to wait and find out. By the end of the playthrough, it will be done. I'm probably going to record a ton of episodes of this all in a row, then work on that more. So that's my plan. We'll see how that actually goes. Luckily, that didn't do that much damage either. But this is the thing. We're going to be here for a little while. So while I'm doing this and kind of not paying attention to the screen, I'm going to look up where exactly to find Bulbasaur and all them. Bulbasaur. This is called multitasking, people. I'm not even paying attention because you know what? I know Kiara's just going to do just fine. And even if we faint right here, that's fine because those trainers in here, they're already defeated. So we don't have to keep going back and getting them over and over again. So let's see. How to catch Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. No, how to catch them. I don't know. I want to know where exactly I need to go. Can we defeat this trainer without healing? I doubt it. Maybe. I don't know. Sure, we'll try it. Definitely going to heal before Misty, that's for sure. So starter locations. I know you get them. No. I know there's different catch combos and stuff. You know what I should probably do is do an in-depth thing on where to find each of the different Pokemon in the game. Like those really like cool Pokemon, the rare Pokemon that you want to go after, like the starters and whatnot. Because that's really what people want, right? Okay, so getting a Charmander, getting a Squirtle, Bulbasaur. Let's see. Wild Bulbasaur at Viridian Forest. And am I doing all right here? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. You'll get a gift in your travels. In Cerulean City, a woman who lives near the Pokemon Center will give a Bulbasaur. She'll have a Bulbasaur with her, and you can have that Bulbasaur. So that's good. So, we're in Cerulean City right now. Hello? Yeah, sure. And this is the thing I was talking about before. Eevee can persevere through some... I'm going to use Quick Attack here. Can persevere through some of these attacks just because we have that close relationship. And I thought there was a smidge of health left, but there isn't. That's good. And Charmander's also available in Cerulean City. Run along the Nugget Bridge and defeat all the trainers. Oh, yeah, we're not doing that right now. One thing at a time here. All right, so definitely going to heal first. Going to grab that Bulbasaur. And that way I can just show you where that is. Because I remember doing it in Let's Go Pikachu. But just so I know here, is it inside of here? No, we just went inside of there, right? I think we did. I'm going to go inside of here and just see exactly where it's at. No Bulbasaur inside of here, but there is a passageway through to the other side there. So if you want to go that way, you can. Or get that. There's probably an item there or something. Let's see. That's an Onyx. That's not what I'm looking for. That is not. That is the opposite of what I'm looking for, actually. In almost every capacity. I actually just got an email from the Pokemon Center, the the online store that they have, and they just came out with. I went into that one, not the other one. They went and released a bunch of plushes of starter Pokemon. And their evolutions, their final evolutions. So, they finally have a Piplup plush and Empoleon. And the Empoleon plush is... Oh, I forgot. Oh, I gotta catch 30. How many do I have? Not many, actually. I really don't have a lot, right? 6? Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, well, I'll have to go back for that. Maybe that'll be the thing we do after this this gym here, is we'll make sure we have enough to go and get Bulbasaur. Because I can just catch Pokemon, and I'm not going to use them, but I can still catch them. So, Charmander is gotten by needing to catch at least 50 Pokemon. Squirtle... now you need to catch 60 Pokemon. So if you catch 60 Pokemon, you're good. So, no, you caught 60 Pokemon, you caught 50 Pokemon, and you need to have caught 30. I really didn't catch 30. That's a lie. I've definitely caught like 30. Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought it was just seen. I'm learning things as I go. Oh, yeah, that's not 30. That is not 30. That's 18. All right, so note is to catch 60. You know what I'll do? Off camera, I'll do it. I'll do it off camera because it's just going to be the same thing over and over again. So I will do that off camera. It is decided. It's done. Catch 60 Pokemon. We'll go back for Bulbasaur and meow it out. Let me make sure that there's no TMs we can teach. Headbutt and Payday. Headbutt does 70. Payday does 40. I'm not really... I don't need to use Payday. Like, you get a ton of money in this game anyways, so I'm not too driven to do that. And I mean, Tackle and Headbutt do the same thing, except Headbutt is more damage, so why not? So I should have done that earlier, but hey, whatever. So now that we have Misty, let's go and see. Hi. You got the Pokemon? I'm the Water type, and this is going to hopefully be not Staples Easy Button easy, but easy enough. And the fact that we're using just Eevee is totally fine. Showing us 2 Pokemon, Psyduck, and I believe Starmie. Starmie is going to be tough because it has a very high defense, and it's a really good Pokemon. So, I don't know. We are under-leveled for here. I forget what does well against Psychic. I really forget. Is it Bite? I thought it was a Ghost type. Okay. Or Dark type, rather. So, we can do more damage that way. I guess just do Headbutt. Luckily, we can outspeed this side. Wow. Wow, we can outspeed the Psyduck real good. Okay. And remember, I can't heal. I can't heal Kiara during the match. So I have to get this done as best I can. Alright, so Starmie. Yeah, this one's going to be tough, especially at level 19. I don't know, man. I don't know. Scold? Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, I don't think so. It's not going to go well. Yeah, no way. Oh, wow. At the 70, 60, 30. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. It just kind of is how it is. Unless Eevee can tough it out somehow, but that already happened. So, and we're burned. Wow, great. That's great. Awesome. So, yeah, and that's not even that much damage there either. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the whole catching the Pokemon thing now. That way I can level up Kiara and level up other Pokemon as well. I'm not going to use them, but I'm just going to do that. So let me fast forward, or rather it'll be a blink of an eye for you. It will re-challenge Misty. So as I was catching a bunch of Rattata to level up, I saw this Charmander because we got our catch combo high enough. I'm going to try to capture it and just see if we can use it on our journey, because why not? So using a Raspberry here, and it's already gone. Never mind. Okay, so that totally defeated that purpose of me starting that back up again, but I caught a bunch of Rattata and leveled up Kiara a ton. So if we take a look at the Pokemon box, you can see just how many I got, and we clearly have got a lot more than 30 now. So what? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, you know, so 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. We've caught 42 Pokemon so far, so not bad. Not bad at all. That means I can go over and get Bulbasaur. And that can actually be the Pokemon that's usable for us. There's Ekans right there if I wanted to go and grab Ekans, but I kind of... Ooh, there's an item right there. Kind of don't want to. That is one of the Pokemon that is exclusive to the Let's Go Eevee version of the game. So if you have Pikachu and Eevee, you can complete your Pokedex a little bit more quickly that way. So what I'm going to do before I head inside here, I think I need to have some of my party members cleared out. So these Rattata here, I am going to move into the Pokemon box, unfortunately. I know Rattata is the strongest of all the Pokemon that evolves into Raticate, but unfortunately, I'm going to vote no on that one. So there we go. And then, you know, we'll have Bulbasaur. Use them after this matchup here. But hi, I've caught a lot more Bulbasaur. Caught a lot more than 30. So, how about, yes, exactly. There we go. I'd absolutely take this Bulbasaur. Bada bing bang boom. There we go. So now we have a Bulbasaur. Could have had a Charmander right there as well. But I think that we'll get that Charmander eventually because we'll catch more than 60 by that point anyways. So there we go. You are going to be not in the party for now. Let me get to the point where we were at before with Misty. Hold on. I do want to teach Eevee a marvelous move. Ooh! So, these are the special moves I was talking about before that Eevee can learn a certain type move they couldn't normally learn before. Buzzy Buzz, Bouncy Bubble, or Sizzly Slide. Let's see what Sizzly Slide is. It's a fire-type move. Okay. And that does how much damage? 90. So what you could do is have Eevee decked out with all of these moves that this guy wants to teach. So, Buzzy Buzz, I think, is an electric-type move. Ha-ha! There's no stipulations about us using these moves here, so I'm just gonna use them. I'm gonna just use them, and whatever. Alright, so we'll get rid of double kick, that's fine. It only has a maximum of 60 here. So we could totally cheat. We could. I mean, we could. Because Eevee doesn't learn any great moves. And I'm going to do Sizzly Slide. So there are more of these guys all hidden all around Kanto. So there's 4 moves you can use. So I don't know. I don't think that's cheating. I never used any of those moves in my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu playthrough. So does this make the game a lot easier? Depending. Because we can still lose Pokemon. We can still lose. That's not a guaranteed thing because we have these super powerful moves that we're not gonna lose at all. Like, we could still totally lose. And I totally went that wrong way for no reason. And Eevee is the only one that can learn those special types of moves. So it's a little bit of, now we're gonna clear this out, no problem. But this is something that's in the game right there. I feel like some people might not use those moves for their Nuzlocke playthrough, but to me, if it's something that's in the game and I haven't used it before, you know, that doesn't mean that we still can't get knocked out by another type of Pokemon. And the 4 moves that you can get, which I'm assuming are a water move, fire move, leaf move, and electric move, you know, that doesn't count for every Pokemon in the game. Like, on what planet does Eevee shoot electricity out of its face? Like, no, that's not going to happen. So this isn't like an easy out for everything ever, but for this gym particularly, yes, because we're up to level 19, Starmie right there, and as much as you're going to use Scald and you're going to do a little bit of damage there, I know, but also I'm going to shoot electricity out of my face onto you. Just, and you're paralyzed, so you know what? There you go. Something interesting that doesn't happen, and you're gone, so Audi 5000. The whole thing with the relationship with your Pokemon, like, that only applies to you. That doesn't actually apply to... I'm going to move myself up. Oh, nope. I did the wrong thing. Oops. I'm going to move myself up. That way you can actually see Misty. You can't see the CP anymore, but... oh, well, I'm just going to put myself right over there. There we go. So CP of whatever. Yeah, there we go. Ah, Misty, bye. Yeah, there you go. So that ended up being a lot easier than I had anticipated. But there's a Cascade badge for our efforts, our valiant efforts there. And yay, Cascade badge, cool. So now we got Scald from Misty, which will be good for a Pokemon that, you know, can learn Scald, which is technically a water-type move that can burn, which is why that's such an important move probably this early on in the game, too. So he's going to pet who's a good Eevee Kiara. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Ooh, there you go. Yes, you are. One more time. Yeah, there you go. Here, you're gonna take going to take a little bit of a... I'm going to give you a little mini pineapple again. There you go. You cheated that match so hard. But you know what? That's okay. I still love you. And hopefully everyone at home does as well. So, oops. But, I mean... whatever. So we still have to go through the entirety of the Nugget Bridge with these moves right here. And what I think I'm going to do is still... like, I want to get the XP for each of the... oh, Charles. You're not going to believe this. Okay. So, okay. I'm not going to use Eevee with other Pokemon for battles. But when I am catching Pokemon, I'm going to use it. That way I can get more XP for all my Pokemon that are usable overall. Because if I don't do that, then everyone else is going to be super far behind, and it's not going to work. So I think Sizzly Slide. These moves are like designed by a 5-year-old. No, rest in pepperoni, Pidgey. He just turned into some Popeye's fried chicken. That's what that Pidgey just did. Ouch. Ouch. Big oof right there. Because otherwise everyone else is going to be super under-leveled, and I want to make sure everyone's balanced out and actually usable for the entirety of the game. I can't have Kiara just be the OP Eevee, as much as that would probably be great for Eevee, not for the interesting playthrough here. So, yeah, off camera, I'll use all the Pokemon to... wow, okay. This is kind of OP to level up the Pokemon. But for matches like on the Nugget Bridge, I won't. I'll just use Eevee. But I feel like now it's too easy. But, we'll see. We shall see. So, what'd you find? Oh, Bill wasn't there. Oh, Bill talked. Yep, because Bill is not an actual human. He's something else because he's a Clefairy or something. I forget what he actually is. I think, yeah, he's a Clefairy. So, this is the Nugget Bridge. This is supposed to be incredibly hard. So, we'll see if Bug Catcher Kale, not spelt with a K, like the plants that I put in my burrito bowls, just C-A-L-E. So, yeah, I decided to do this Lego project, and it actually ended up being they go down to level 9. That's kind of weird. And Venonat's eyes go from being red to black, like it kind of shuts off. That's weird. So I decided to do this Lego project because I never do like my own custom creations and stuff like that. I always just build the sets and call it a day. But I decided, you know what? I want to do something a little bit more different, something special, something that I can, have in the background, have it look really cool. So it's a little project I'm working on here. What I might replace these moves. These are really OP. Like, I'm level 20, and I have an electric move that does 90 damage. Like, if I were going toward the Elite Four, I could see this happening. But this is just going to be a clean sweep no matter what. And you can relearn the moves. So, and I think you can overwrite the moves, too. So if I wanted to teach Headbutt 4 times, well, I can't. But if I wanted to teach other moves in place of it, I could. And then go back and get them all. Basically, deck out Eevee for the Elite Four and just sweep the whole Elite Four with 4 moves the entire time. So, and we still do have another catch. I never caught anything on Route 4, which I wanted to get the Charmander just for the sake of having it. And then I think Buzzy Buzz will be fine. Oh, it doesn't affect Sandshrew. Okay, cool. So, case in point there. But we're super high level anyways, so it's not like we wouldn't have gotten through here easily anyways, but that's a rest in pepperoni for Sandshrew. So, maybe I'll do that. I'm figuring things out as I go along. You know how this process is. If you're here for a coherent piece of art, piece of literature, you're out of luck. Go somewhere else. Go talk to Mr. Zebra Gamer. He knows what he's doing. I don't. I just don't. I'm sorry. If I knew what I was doing, I would have thought this out well and ahead of time. But you know how it be. You know how it be. So, at least before, in Pokemon Yellow, this would have been a massive pain because all the animations and stuff take so long to do. And I think each trainer had more than one Pokemon. And the Nugget Bridge is like, you just run into trainers constantly. It's just kind of awful. But here it's not too bad. Everything goes a lot quicker this time around. So just one more, technically two more here. And there's the Charmander up there that we can get by catching the 60 Pokemon. So we can also not now, that's a weird way for me to say that sentence, go back to the fossil museum headquarters to get our Ammonite dug up out of the earth. Can't do that. And technically with this Growlithe, nothing is super effective here. And I'm probably going to clean sweep still. So we have 3 potential Pokemon that are gifted to us that we can use on our team. And that's not factoring in Pokemon on each of the routes. So I'm hoping I get like Chubby Bunny or something, or Trade Away or something. So I earned a Nugget, yay, from the mysterious trainer, cool. And would you like to join Team Rocket? That's right. Yay. Can I actually? Oh, come join us. I'm telling you to join. You need convincing. I'll make you an offer. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse, kid. Man, I got the energy. Is it because it's bright and sunny outside? It might be. It might be. Gotta get that vitamin D, you know? The sun radiates heat, and vitamin D is what humans need to feel happy. Apparently, it's a big thing in New England, the Massachusetts area, because literally half the year is just like darkness because it's winter time and snowy and just awful weather. That we're also rugged and just we got a chip on our shoulder because all of us are miserable all the time. I've been feeling that for the past 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. Just because it's like, just awful outside. But now, summer, I think, is here. Spring is officially here. Summer, close enough. We're getting there. Still didn't get to level 21. Queen sweep? Clean sweep. All these characters here. All these trainers. Bye-bye. See you later. All right, so what route is this technically? Do we have an idea? Is this like a new thing, or is it just called the Nugget Bridge? It might be. You see, the thing about me having this watch here is I can tell when I get text messages, too. I can see it on here. Why am I up here? Oh, Route 24? I forgot we go 4 to 24. It's a whole weird thing. All right, so technically, we do have a catch on here, even though it was mostly the Nugget Bridge. Charmander doesn't count. Charmander does not count. So we'll see what happens here. I will probably... You know what? I'll go to Bill. I will go all the way to Bill, make that happen in the same episode, because I want to make sure this playthrough is a little bit shorter episode-wise, but longer content-wise. You know, I got to make sure I'm professional in that regard, too. So, Spearow, you're done. And I haven't gone to a Pokemon Center either, so that could be a thing as well. You know, there's only 15 of the... actually, for the Elite Four, if I wanted to have all 4 moves, well, I only have 15 of each move. And Swift isn't that powerful, but let me see here. It's got like 40 damage, I think. 60, okay, but it never misses. Imagine if I did. I'll substitute Quick Attack for now. Eevee is still very early in the evolution chain. Well, technically in the evolution chain. Not really. Because you could have a level 1 Eevee and then immediately evolve it into Leafeon or Vaporeon or whatever. So, here's this right here. 3 raspberries. I don't think there's anything against having items for what's it called? Like helping catch Pokemon. So, can't get that Charmander just yet, but that's fine. There's going to be trainers aplenty all throughout here. So... Do I actually want to challenge these trainers? Not really. Okay, he's going to look that way. I kind of really don't want to. Because I really want to wait. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy. Not challenge anyone. And then, for the next episode, when I have a new stipulation, hopefully I can have more Pokemon on my party. Challenge all these people with multiple Pokemon in there. Level them all up. Boom. Loophole, baby. Loophole. Loophole I made for myself. There we go. Goldeen. Cool. Sure. I mean, maybe to help balance out Eevee, I wouldn't use any Pokemon Center at all to refill the power points for the moves. Unless Eevee faints. Like, I can't just keep going back and forth. That kind of seems fair. And I guess he didn't want to challenge me, sure. That seems fair. So I'd have to go through all of Nugget Bridge and everything without using any refreshers on PowerPoints or anything like that. Are you going to look away? No, you're not. That's okay. That seems fair. So I know I keep making up things as I go along, but you're following me. I think you're following me. You're just here for the insightful commentary. That's why you're here. Magikarp. How will I ever defeat Magikarp? Oh, no. No. So if I keep using, what's it called? Thunder on everything. Not necessarily the power play here, because I'll run out of power points. And there are ways that you can increase that from 15 to 20 to 25 by buying specific items. Or rather, I think you can only find them because they're so rare. So there's a certain way you can go about doing that if you wanted to, but we wouldn't have the ability to do that for a little while. And I don't actually use any of that stuff because I never found a need to in this game. So that's just a personal opinion here. But Mr. Bill, I need to talk to you to get some help with, I actually forget why we're going over to Bill right now. But I forget what he does. Oh, it's a Nidorino. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yep, okay. Now that's a Pokemon I want, and I want to use. I have been trying to get a shiny blue Nidorino for years. Not for years, for like the past 6 months. Literally 6 months. And I haven't gotten it yet. Hello, Bill. What it do? Standing on 2 legs. Call me Blue. Or Blue? Bill? I don't know. Oh, I'm not going to help you. Come on, guy. Please? Okay, all right. Sure. So you really can't even get out of it if you even wanted to. Okay. So we got to go hack the mainframe just as we did before. Please. You know how in those movies they just like type on the computer like there you go, blah 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 blah, and that's how they do it. Yeah. So I started the cell separation system. Hacking the mainframe. Just an explosion. The whole house goes up in flames. What's happening? No. And then Mewtwo just pops out like, Bill. It's funny, he was wearing a purple shirt. Kind of looks like Nidorino in that regard. So, oh, the SS ticket. I forgot. That's the whole point of that thing. Cool. So once we get to Vermilion City, we can make that happen. Awesome. Now, unless there's nothing else for us to do, I think now would be a great place to end this off. Oh, it's a trainer battle. Let's do this trainer battle. Coach Trainer, let you know, pretty strong woman about it. Absolutely. And then, if we lose, then that's my fault. Because I didn't heal up, I didn't do anything. She got one Pokemon of Machop. So Machop is a fighting type Pokemon, which means I don't know what fighting is good against. Probably Fairy or I don't know. Let's try... Oh, level 16, that's fine. Let's try the super powerful move. See what happens. And it's almost a one-shot kill. And there's a burn. Burn, baby, burn. Ooh, Seismic Toss. Powerful move. Uh-oh. Not too bad. But you figure for throwing a Pokemon up through the atmosphere into space and coming back down that it would do a ton more damage, but it actually doesn't. So that's okay. Machop fainted, no problem whatsoever. And this is the way that you earn TMs throughout the game. So make sure if you see a trainer and you're well prepared, go for it. That's Seismic Toss. So that's going to be a very powerful move if we ever get a Machop or anything like that. But yeah, this is going to be a good place to end it. I'm going to make my way back. And, well, next episode I'll challenge all the trainers. And hopefully level up our Pokemon in a bit more of an even distribution. But otherwise, I want to thank you guys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen for listening, watching, tuning in, and meowing it out with me. As always, my name is BrianSaviano, BrickSoul Brian. See you next time. Bye.